I wouldn't recommend listening to this alone. Many viewers miss the real horror by leaving early. Stay till the end, if you dare. People in the old neighborhood still talk about her. They call her the beautiful girl who never blinked, a name whispered at night, a warning for anyone who walks alone after dark. But before she became a legend, she was just a quiet girl named Laura, known for her perfect face, soft voice, and an unsettling calmness that made everyone a little nervous without knowing why. I didn't believe the stories until the night she followed me home. The first time I saw her, it was late winter when Laura joined our college as a transfer student. Everyone noticed her immediately. She wasn't just beautiful, she looked unreal. Skin too pale, eyes too bright, hair too smooth. Almost like a drawing, not a person. During roll call, she sat still, hands folded neatly on the desk, eyes staring straight forward. She didn't move. She didn't adjust her bag, didn't clear her throat, didn't even blink. Some people have dry eye conditions, my friend whispered. But even he looked uncomfortable. When the teacher asked her to introduce herself, she slowly turned her head toward us, too slowly, like someone not used to moving, and smiled. It wasn't a warm smile. It was a smile that made my stomach twist. I like people, she said softly. I like watching them. The class laughed nervously, but I felt cold. The eye contact incident. 2 days later, something strange happened. During lunch break, everyone rushed to the cafeteria, but I had forgotten my book in class. When I went back, Laura was sitting alone in the dark room, staring at the blackboard. I tried not to disturb her, but she turned her head suddenly, again, too slowly, and fixed her eyes on mine. Her eyes were wide, dark, and shining unnaturally. She didn't blink. "Hi, I didn't see you," I said awkwardly. "I've been watching you," she whispered. My heart skipped. I think you're confusing me with someone else." She tilted her head, smile growing unnaturally wide. "No, I don't get confused. I watch you walk home every evening." The hairs on my neck stood up. She lived in the opposite direction from me. She had no reason to be on my route. I forced a laugh and quickly picked up my book, leaving the room. But when I exited the building, I felt eyes on me. Watching. Always watching. The following begins. For the next week, I kept seeing her everywhere. Not walking. Just standing. Across the courtyard. Behind the library pillar. At the end of the hallway. Always staring. Never blinking. One evening, I took a road home that was longer but crowded, hoping I'd lose her. I kept checking behind me. Nothing. Finally, I relaxed a little. But when I turned into my street, my breath caught in my throat. Laura was standing right under the broken street lamp, smiling at me. "How did you?" I stuttered. She didn't step closer. She just lifted her hand slowly and pointed at me. "You left early today," she whispered. "I had to find you." I ran inside my house without saying another word. That night, I couldn't sleep. And just when I was drifting off, my phone buzzed. Unknown number. I'm outside. The nightmare at the window. I didn't want to check. I didn't want to know. But something pulled me toward the window, some horrible curiosity mixed with fear. I pulled the curtain slightly open, and almost screamed. Laura was standing in my yard, face lifted toward my window, eyes wide open, unblinking. How long had she been standing there? Her neck moved slowly, unnaturally, like a broken doll. Then she whispered something I couldn't hear. I backed away from the window, heart shaking. My phone buzzed again. "Sit down. I want to watch you." I threw my phone away and locked my door. All night, I sat with my back against the wall, covering my ears, praying morning would come. At sunrise, she was gone. But something told me this wasn't over. The truth about her. I tried asking teachers about her. She's new, they said. No background records, another said quietly. We only received her admission request through email. No previous school certificates. No medical documents. No guardian signatures. Nothing. She appeared out of nowhere. One librarian whispered, I saw her reflection once. It didn't blink even when she did. I didn't understand it then. But I would soon. The last day of normal. On a Friday evening, I was walking home again, paranoid, constantly looking over my shoulder. She wasn't there. For the first time in days. I walked faster, relief building inside me. Maybe she finally got bored. Maybe she moved on. Until I reached my door and saw it. A note stuck on it with a small silver pin. Don't lock the door tonight. My legs nearly gave out. I tore the note down, ran inside, and bolted the lock with shaking hands. I double-checked the windows, the kitchen door, the back entrance. Everything locked, every curtain closed, every light on. But at 2:17 a.m., the power went out. Not the whole street, just my house. My phone buzzed once. A message. Thank you for not locking the door. But I had locked it. I rushed to the front door. My breath turned to ice. The lock was open. The door was slightly ajar. The beautiful face in the darkness. I backed away, whispering, please, please leave me alone. A soft hum floated through the dark hallway. Then footsteps. Slow, soft, barefoot. I hid behind the sofa, heart pounding so hard I thought it would give me away. The footsteps stopped near me. Her voice drifted out of the dark. I only follow people I like. A weight pressed against the sofa back. She was leaning over it. And I like you the most, because you're the only one who ever looked away from me. I squeezed my eyes shut, trembling. Then something cold brushed my cheek. Her fingers. I want you to look at me. I opened my eyes in pure instinct. Her face was inches from mine, beautiful, flawless, terrifyingly perfect. And still, not blinking. Her pupils widened unnaturally as she smiled. You blink too much, she whispered. I felt my vision blur. My eyes. My eyelids. Why couldn't I blink? My eyes were drying painfully, burning, stuck open. She leaned closer, her whisper colder than death. I like to share things. Let me give you my gift. The world darkened. My eyes wouldn't close. I screamed, but no sound came out. The aftermath. My neighbors found me the next morning. I was alive, but my eyes were wide open. I hadn't blinked once all night. Doctors examined me, confused. They said my eyelids seemed paralyzed, like a nerve was switched off. Nobody saw Lara again. Her desk at college was empty. Her records vanished. Even her email bounced back. But sometimes, late at night, when I walk past a window or look into a dark corner, I see a pair of wide, unblinking eyes watching me. And a whisper follows. See, now you're beautiful too. If this story stayed in your mind longer than it should, leave a like, subscribe to Grim Wave, and tell me in the comments what part disturbed you the most.